since I've been here, and I'm here because of you and you and you and you. I'm so excited. You can see the smile on my face, right? So I love you, 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 City Malta. Thank you for welcoming me in a beautiful way. We can take our seats. All protocols observed. I want to respect the leadership of this church, our elders, our coordinating elders. But Mama, I was waiting for you to tell us, what are you selling? I was waiting for that. You don't talk talents and you don't tell us what you're selling. So I don't know if I was the only one. I was waiting that she's going to get. They know. They know. You all know what she's selling. Some people they know, some people they don't know. When we teach talents, we never assume that people understand. We talk like they have never heard about talents before, because we want to get the message home. The message has to get home. Because when we read the history book, our Father says, the type of my calling, I am not allowed to lead poor people. Have you ever seen that? In the history book, he says, the type of the calling that I have, I am not allowed to lead poor people. Which means if I'm still poor, I'm not doing justice to the calling that Baba Guti had. Because the way the man worked, he did everything in his power. Everything he could do, he did. Just for us to catch the vision. So when we teach talents, this is serious business. Tell your neighbor, this is serious business. Oh, yeah. He was specifically called not for the rich, but for the poor, so that they can be raised from the dust to be set among as kings and princes. And that is my portion, that is your portion. So when we talk about talents, guys, some of us will lose it. We lose it when we talk about talents. I don't know, those who are sitting at the back there, I'm going to, I've got a lot of information. So I'm going to try and move very fast. So if you can come closer, I think you do justice so that we move together. Right, we are going to focus on, let me just appreciate our overseers in absentia in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. You see me, I'm using a tablet today. When Mama Vicky was our pastor, she said to me, SCA, you're still writing in a notebook. Then I left the notebook. I was bringing my laptop. When I'm preaching, I bring my laptop. She says, Ima, I don't want to see this laptop. You are a classy person. Go and buy a tablet. And I obeyed. I bought a tablet. That's home talents, right? So financial planning through talents. We are going to talk about financial planning through talents. I'm very passionate about this subject. Please walk with me. In our black community, financial planning is not a subject that is very popular. It's not a subject that is very common. Where we grew up, there was never a financial planning, financial strategy talk in the house. Things were just happening as we go. It was just happening. You know, as you are opening school, the parents are trying to put the school fees together. Sometimes I personally would go to school, and you know, the Zimbabwean schools were very harsh. If you don't pay your school fees, they will stand at the assembly there and say, these people, you are going home now. Then they are calling your names and your surnames there. I don't know if anyone here ever experienced that. I experienced that a lot of times. And you know why we were experiencing that? Because somebody did not do their job. Someone somewhere never took time to sit down and say, okay, how many children am I going to have? Which kind of school I'm going to send my children? Things were just happening by chance. And we thank God by His grace we are here. Now, when we are saying we want to work on home talents, we have got to break those cycles. I was saying to the ladies in Pretoria one day, I said, it's a taboo that you have been in Zayota for years. Every time the child is opening a school, you are starting to want to put school fees together. That's a sign that you're not obedient to what Mama Mazori was saying. You need to be obedient. So, sometimes our father was not a man of many words. Let me, before I talk, because I talk a lot, let me go to, I want to read, we want to put our anchor right there. You see that, I've got here, I copied it here. Talents book, page 25. This one that Mama Mazari was reading. Talents need action. The action involves buying and selling. Set your target for the day and for the week leading to the month. This will help you to achieve your target for the year. Setting a target helps you to focus, and it drives you to working hard and to achieve your target. You know, I was saying to these ladies, you give birth to a child, and you know that this child is going to go to grade 12 and finish grade 12 and they want university. University comes, there is no money. But you have been with this child since grade 0. I want to drive a message home because someone who is sitting here does not think they actually need to work talents. And the child goes grade naught, grade double naught, until grade R, grade 1 to grade 7, grade 8 to grade 12. You still don't have a plan. You have never set one day to think, which university is this child gonna go? How much is university fees for a degree? How many years do they need to finish? You have never. And now the results of matric come out, the child passes, you are surprised. Now you realize, there's a university to do. Lack of financial planning. But you have been in this church for years. We spoke about working on talents. We spoke about buying and selling. It never crossed your mind that you have a primary child in your home who needs to go to university someday. And you are here, you are not working on talents, but you've got a child in your home. How are they going to go to the university? Do you know how much university is? Yeah, it's okay. We are going to do an exercise tomorrow because somebody has to wake up. So that's our anchor. Talents needs action. Action involves buying and selling. You need to set your target. And page 31, please behave, you tablet. Who set a timer for you? Talents, page 31, I was reading 25. Page 31, paragraph 2. School of Talents teaches us financial management and frees us from debt. Financial management is what we are going to talk about. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk to you about a concept. Musa, come and remove the timer here. I don't know, it's going screen off. I was putting 1 hour. I don't know who changed my time. I think the kids were playing around with it. I'm going to talk about a concept that we call human capital versus financial capital. Human capital versus financial capital. And I want you, this is talents. You come with a notebook and a pen to write, right? Because it's talents. Unless you have I don't know what kind of memory that you remember everything. We are going to talk about human capital versus financial capital. And you know, many of us, including myself, we are a product. Okay, it's fine. So you got that down, right? What did the president in the future years? Present value of all your income you're gonna earn in the future. Words in that sentence. Income. This income is generated through education, skills, experience, and ability to work. Right? When you look at all this, simply meaning that if you are not there, then there's no human capital. So human capital is the person, which means whatever investment you put in yourself then translates into the human capital. Because we are talking of your education that you have acquired has got ability to generate income for you. The skills that you have acquired can generate money for you. The experience that you have acquired can generate money for you. Your ability to work. When they were going with the explodes, deliverance it was deliverance from darkness to light. Deliverance from laziness to diligence. You remember, the diligence they were talking about is in acquiring education, acquiring skills, acquiring experience, acquiring the ability to work. Now, if you are here sitting under the umbrella of Baba Kuti and you don't have any of these things, it means that you simply don't have capacity or ability to generate income. Are we together? Then the second important word is future years. Future years is determined by your current age. The younger you are, the more the future years you have, right, to work. Can I have a young person and a mature person? Quickly. We have to make sure that if you are mature. The older you are, the opposite is also true. I'm not going to ask their years. I'm going to give them the years in my head. So let's say this one is 25 years, right? And this one is 50 years, right? Oh, I'm prophesying. Now you are selling Mama's age. This one is 50. What it simply means, come here so I can illustrate properly. What it simply means, this one who is 25 still has about 40 years to retirement, right? Which means she's got 40 years ahead of her where her body is still able to allow her to work, to hustle, and to bring income. So her human capital is measured over the next 40 years. Which means this one who is 50 only has 15 years to retirement. So you only have 15 years. Guys, whether you like it or not, your body will get to a point where it gives up, it surrenders. When we say work talents, work now. There's no tomorrow for you. Work now. Hey, we don't. I've seen people refusing to retire. They were. A 65-year-old writing emails and proposals and to say, please allow me one more year. That's poverty at its best, right? I mean, you had the whole 65 years, you could not plan for a retirement. That's why we are talking about home talents. Home talents. You are sitting here, you are 50, you don't have a plan for your retirement. And you actually think you don't need to work talents. You want to use your children as a retirement package. People die early in the black community, not because it's God's time. They die early because of bitterness. They are bitter. Their children are not sending me money. Their children are not giving me. Hey, this one doesn't even visit me. Come on, we've got our own families that we are running now. I mean, serious. It's a reality. It's a reality. Some of you have got children in private schools here. I'm paying 20,000 per month per child. 20,000 rands. You know what I'm talking about. And I've got an old woman in the village being bitter that I'm not sending work talents, mama, before time comes. So you only have 15 years. You have to make good to prepare your retirement, sufficient retirement, that you will enjoy rest and you will not be bitter about anything and anybody. And you will retire comfortably. So, which means to say, this one still has higher human capital than this one. We also expect this one to be hustling more than this one. The assumption is that at this age, she has already acquired assets. Rupa bata. What is the assumption? She already has cars, she already has houses, she already has investments, she has got shares on the stock market, she's got businesses generating money without a physical presence and all that. You understand? Her human capital, whether she likes it or not, it's already going down like this. Yes. Because of age. Yeah. When I got married, my mother was a very active person. When she visits you, she will clean everything, lift everything, and scrub everything. She will even go to my bedroom. Hey, this table is dirty. Today, when she comes, she can't even lift herself from the sofa. What happened? Human capital has gone down, has depleted. And that time is coming for all of us. Is it clear what human capital is? It's measured by the amount of investment you put in yourself as a knowledge, experience, skills, plus the number of years you still have in the future. The younger you are, the higher your human capital. The older you are, the lesser. Thank you. That's human capital. Now, what it simply means is, in your younger years, make sure you maximize. When we are talking of home talents, don't wait like you are 60 years. Huh? If you have not yet started acquiring assets, it means you are already behind the clock. You have to start now. That's why we are talking about talents. Are you seeing that slide? It's a bit small, it's a bit far when it's there. That slide is simply showing you that the person who is 25, you see his tree is the tallest. The tree gets shorter. When you're at 70, even the leaves are fallen. Your human capital is gone, Mama God. Are you seeing that? Right. And now, let's talk about financial capital and then we marry it together. Financial capital now, it's no longer what is in you. It's no longer the physical person, but what the physical person has acquired during their working years. The assets and investments you accumulate. The cash savings, investments, businesses you've established, property you've acquired, retirement funds, and. Those are the financial capital. These are the kind of assets that will eventually generate income without you putting labor. So when we are talking about home talents, we are not talking about just buying this thing here that you are seeing. This one. This is for beginners, right? Sorry, this conference, I'm not focusing on the beginners. I know many of us who have been in this church, you want to begin every year. Every year you want to begin. That's why you never arrive. Every year we are talking home talents, you are beginning. Sweet peanuts. You are beginning every year. Which kind of school you begin every year? Because the book says talents is a school. Which school have you gone and you begin every year? You are beginning. You are beginning grade 1 every year. You are beginning, which means you never finish the school most. And you know the end result, you die poor. But you have been in the school. Come on, somebody. When we are talking of working talents, this year we are not playing small games. We are targeting what the book of Proverbs say, 7 baskets of income generating assets. 7 baskets generating income coming to your pocket, building assets, preparing for your children. Are you hearing me, somebody? So the home talents that I have brought to Cape Town, come on, somebody, this weekend. It's not the home talent to buy electric jug of 120 rands. Another speaker will come for that one. Me. Others are still not with me. Me. I'm not here for the electric jug.
You know. Their mothers, come Mama Madzori. I'm sorry, now I'm making a big woman to come. Their parents were trying to make ends meet. Their ends never met. Their parents. Bona, they come trying to make ends meet. Some of us is that this is my background, where I'm coming from. So when we are talking about home talents, Mama, I don't play. Yes. This one comes, is also trying to make ends meet. The ends are not meeting. She goes, do you have your child here? Child, come. Come, child. The child also comes. I want you to see something. The child is coming. Also ends are trying. She's also still trying to make ends meet. The ends don't meet. The home talents that we are talking of 2026 is to break this cycle. The cycle must be broken by somebody. Sleeping 8 hours. The ends don't meet. Mama Sinasa was saying, the salary of January don't greet the salary of February. When the salary of February comes, it's starting afresh, like there was nothing before. Also, the March salary, when it comes, it does not greet February, it's gone, finished. And you are here. Seriously? Seriously? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Whose child to beget you? Do you know? So we are saying, Mama, your parents tried to make ends meet. Yes. Ends never meet. Never. That's why you see your generation, half of them never went to school. Not because they were not bright. Ends never met. Now you come, you try to make ends meet. Ends now are trying, they are about to meet. And you send all your children to school. This generation, we don't want you to make ends meet. You must be above ends meeting. Above. Far above there. Are you hearing me? How old are you? 25. Yeah. You know, I'm running a training for my youth. We had a purpose camp with our youth there. Because there, I don't know, here in Cape Town, I realized that our youth are becoming very paralyzed, very spoiled. They are becoming beggar masters. They like to stand in front in the pulpit to ask for money. They will never come and ask for work. No, they will never come and say, Mama, can I do your garden? I want money for East. They will come and ask for the money for East. I say, this is a syndrome. We were never trained like this. And the parents, I want you to, if we keep on allowing, I hear it doesn't happen. It happens there where I'm coming from. Sit down. Thank you, Mama. I said, which means it's us parents who have the problem. When they come, we want the money for you, praise and worship uniform, we give. We want the money for Easter registration, we give. We want the money for NYC, we give. When I say to them, when you get married, who are you going to be asking? Who are you going to be asking? Because the boys also are asking. So we are saying now, as you age, as you grow in age, so are the assets in your name. They must also grow. The problem that we have is, we have a 50-year-old, Mama Madzore, come Mama. Is it allowed what I'm doing? You see this one? She's got assets. She's 50 now. I gave you 50 years. You're going to be 50. Yeah. She's got assets. She is 50 in age, but the assets are 25 in age. You didn't get me. She's 50 years old in age. The assets she has does not show 50 years.
Oh, okay. All right.
You understand?
Yes.
In other words, here I talk freely because I know no one. She's 50, she doesn't even have a house. That's what I'm saying. To say you are 50, no house of your own, no business running without you, nothing. But you're 50. So I'm saying you are 50 years in age. We have people who are 50 years in age, but their assets are 25 years old. It's like you just finished university. But you are 50. You already have 30 years working. Oh, come on, somebody. You have been working for 30 years, nothing to show for it. Your assets are not accumulating with age. It's when we say happy birthday. You know, I preached one day at my church there. Another elder called me 11 p.m. He said, Elder, I'm saying I cannot sleep. What you preached, I'm still thinking, what do I have? I said, happy birthday is nice when you are 30 years. When you are 40, 45, 46, now you are beginning to think, this is a happy birthday. What do I have for it? If you are with me, just put your hands in the air. Maybe it's me alone. Every happy birthday right now, it makes me think to sit down and think, long time ago, I'll be very happy birthday, buy me a cake, take me out. Now, happy birthday, it makes me sit down and think and introspect and look at myself and say, but I am 40. What do I have to show 40 years? What do I have? And I did an analysis. Most of the times is the consumptive mentality. We are going to talk about that on Sunday. We have worked for years. We are very concerned because where we came from, we were never taught financial planning. It was never a language or a topic that will be discussed in the home. You open school in January, they'll start to look for school fees mid-January, February. And you are still doing the same. What you went through, you want your children to go through the same. No, Home Talents is for you. You are the right candidate for Home Talents. Thank you, ma'am. So, what we are saying here is, look at that diagram. Is this one delayed? Can you go to the next slide? Go to the next one. Who's controlling? The next one. Yeah. You see that diagram? As you are at 25, you have little bit of assets. Maybe you don't have anything, maybe a skoro car. And the biggest assets you have maybe is your clothes and your personal items. At 25. We understand you at 25. We will understand you at 25. Are you hearing me? We will understand you at what? We can understand that. Who accommodate, who tolerate you at 25. As you age to 40, can you see what's happening to the size of the assets? It's growing. And then you go to 55, can you see? You have acquired properties, you have acquired buildings, you have acquired investments, your bank account is fatter. Bank account money right now as we are talking. Here we talk reality. How much is in your bank account right now? Overseer Mabwe taught us to say, practical, don't peep to the next door. Take your phone, open your bank account right now. This is what we are talking about, guys, because somebody still thinks they can do without talents. Right now, if an emergency befalls you, you go borrow. Huh? You don't have bank accounts. Why are you looking at me? You don't even know what to, you know what's there. Open it. It's the practical. It's part of the practical. Open it. Don't look next door. Open your bank account. I want you to check how many have come in. How many lines are coming in. You know when it comes in, it's sitting on the credit side. How many line items have come in? Huh? Just check for the past month. Now it's 13 February. 13 March to 13 February, going back. How many line items are coming in? Right? You have checked, right? You have an answer of how many are coming in. How many are going out? We are going to talk about that tomorrow. How many are going out? As I'm talking, probing us like this, when we go home to sleep, I want you to introspect. In case you are here, you still think I can do without talents. So as you go, age 55, now you are even walking with a stick now. But look at the amount of assets. At this level, you know what's happening at this level? Let's go to the next slide. At this level, now let me bring it together. Human capital is very high when you are young, and it goes down with age. As human capital is going down, your financial capital is supposed to be going up. Which means from 25, after you finish college and your early years of working, your human capital is going to be, or it's supposed to be, or you are supposed to be converting your human capital into financial capital. Let me repeat. From 25, when you finish college, 35, 40, you are still working. We are still running, you see us. We are still running. We are still lifting the legs. We are still jumping. During that time, we need to be converting the human capital, the energy, the skills, the experience, everything that I have in my energy, right? I need to hustle, go to China. No time I'm going to China. Huh? I'm still flying to go to China. I come back, I go to Turkey. I come back, I go to Dubai. I come back, I go to Dragon City. There in Joburg. I'm hustling, trying to establish myself. But as I'm doing that hustle, bring money, I'm converting my human capital into financial capital. The tragedy in the black community, this is where my heart is. The tragedy in the black community, people spend human capital without a matching financial capital coming out. That's why our parents grew old with nothing. The reason why we are delayed is because we are starting to fix the problems of where we came from. Because somebody never did what they were supposed to do. And I've got someone sitting in this room this very minute who wants to repeat the same cycle. God forbid. We are saying, stand up and work talents. Break that cycle. You cannot allow your children to go through the same cycle that you did. You can't. Tell your neighbor, it cannot be. I was telling the women there, I said, you know, it's easy because we are blessed people. We have the Abrahamic blessing operating upon us. It's very easy to build big things even with small amount of money because we have the blessing. When you hold money in our hands, it's not just money. It's money plus blessing. But I've got a problem because where we grew up, there was nothing. When we hold money, it's like we lose our minds. We lose ourselves. Some of us, even when we go to school, we were never given pocket money. We're just going. So now when I hold money, hey, it's like, I want to buy the Brazilian hair. I want to do the manicure. I want to buy the handbag every day. I want to buy the new shoe. What financial asset are you buying? What have you acquired? You have been going to work for 10 years, for 15 years. What do you have to show for it? When we are talking of financial capital, we are talking of assets that will generate income without you putting in the labor. Assets that generate passive income. And so I was teaching my children that buying a car is not an achievement. If you really need one, buy a basic one. That you buy cash or you pay quickly, like what Mama was saying here. Because a car, unless it's a business car that does some business income generating, it's not an investment. It's an expense. It comes with insurance expense, it comes with tracker expense, it comes with repairs expense. You are not investing. If you have a car and it's the only asset you have, you are actually disinvesting. Because that car is going to come back, take more money out of you. So if you are still young, these ones in 50, 60, we allow them to drive whatever. You understand? Because they've acquired sufficient financial assets to sustain their lifestyle. Us who are young, we are saying we need to build a capital base. We need to build a sufficient base for the future, for the emergency, for our children. Before we go into the luxury, black community, we want to take things upside down. You want to start with a Beamer. In the meanwhile, you are renting. You are driving a Beamer, you are renting. The Beamer, you are paying more money than the rent. Financial planning, financial intelligence. Are you hearing me, somebody? So what did I say? The relationship between financial capital and human capital. As you age, human capital is going down, but when we work talents, financial capital must be going up. So you see that graph is like this, right? Human capital going down, but financial capital going up. Now most of us, human capital is going down, financial capital is not even coming up, zero. I will not move until we are together on this point. Are we together? So as I am talking, I want you to close your eyes and introspect. Do the assets that I have, are they commensurate with my age? The assets that you have, do they speak to your age? Do they speak to your age and the number of children that you have? It's a question that you answer yourself at home tonight. Tomorrow when you come back, you have the answer, because we are going to do an exercise called a balance sheet, personal balance sheet exercise. I'm hoping that we'll manage to print. I don't know if we'll manage to print, but I'm hoping that we can find a way of printing. So start thinking, because you're going to need to put that down on paper tomorrow, okay? Right. So the main characteristics of each stage life, I'm concluding this one. Please listen carefully. At youthful age, 20 to 35 years, you still have high energy. You can still acquire as many skills as you can at this age. Your human capital must be very high. And as you go to 35 to 50, your human capital is beginning to go down. You are now already accumulating physical assets that we can actually see. And like that. Now, when we find ourselves in a trap, we call it an aging trap, where we have wasted years. Because we are not here to teach to condemn you. We are saying wake up. There is restoration. When we read in the book of Joel chapter 2 verse 25, God says, I will restore unto you the years. The years that the locusts have eaten, the cankerworm, the swarming locusts, the locusts ate the crops, right? The cankerworm destroyed, it was the physical crop. But when God is coming to announce restoration to Israel, he says, I will restore unto you the years. I will restore unto you the years the locusts have eaten. Which means in the locusts eating your crops, it was indirectly eating the years. You are not getting the revelation, right? in the locusts destroying the crops, it was actually stealing time from Israel. And when God comes with restoration, God knew that I cannot give you back the crops. It's not, you have lost time. And as I'm talking tonight, this gospel is not coming with a condemnation, but I'm saying to a person like me, you have lost time. Ha, 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 ha. You have lost time. The time that you have lost, you are supposed to have acquired houses. You are supposed to have acquired investments. You are supposed to have been running businesses by now, but you have lost that time. I am coming with an announcement of restoration. Restoration is not replacement. Come on, somebody. Restoration is not replacement. Oh, Kabayena Mahando Rakata. Musa, come, I want to illustrate something. Run. I feel the Holy Ghost in this place. Are you ready? I want someone who is ready to say, God, I've lost time, but I'm ready. Mono is when the supernatural speed. I'm now supernatural speed. Musa, come here. Restoration is to say, you were at 25 years. Huh? This is the distance you traveled up to this point at 25. Then you lost all these years. You are now 40, like me. You are supposed to be here. You are supposed to have 3 houses, 3 businesses, investment in shares on the stock market at 40 years. That's what we are saying. But you were 40, happy birthday at 40. But assets at 25. And when God comes and says, I will restore unto you, it's not starting to move. This is not restoration. Because remember, time doesn't stop. If you were supposed to be here, I want him to illustrate to you what restoration means. When the restoration comes, Musa, what will happen? I'm now seeing what? I'm now seeing what? Yeah. This one you need to catalambano it. You need to bamba it in the spirit. Your spirit man must receive this one. Maybe it's me alone who have lost time. I'm looking at myself, I'm 40. I'm looking at my asset balance sheet, baba, azvisikuenderana ne40. Kuroti ndiri ndakasiwa nenguwa. Saka speed yandinofamba nayo kana ndakasiwa netime. I am saying restoration is not walking. If you start walking, you are still behind time because time is still what? When restoration comes, God says, somebody open Joel chapter 2, verse 24, 25. God is saying, I will restore unto you the years. The years. I will restore unto you the years. Which means, when you read the book of 2 Kings, there is a woman there who was taken into exile. And when he went to exile, life became sour. He lost his husband, he lost the children, and when he comes, he experiences a miracle when he met Elisha in the foreign land. And she lost her son, and Elisha prayed and brought back the son to life. When this woman finally returned to Israel, I don't have time to read that passage of scripture. When she finally decided to return to Israel, as she is walking in, the king is busy talking to Gehazi and say, I heard about this miracle that Elisha brought back to life a certain woman's son. Can you explain to me thoroughly? And this servant of Elisha is trying to tanangura the story. It happened like this. As he is explaining to the king, the woman happens to be walking in. And then he said, the servant said, aha, this is the woman I'm talking about. Listen to what the king says. The king says, this woman, you're going to give her back her field. This woman was years in exile. He says, number one, give her back her field. Not only the land, all the crops that you harvested. In all these years that she was not here in Israel, calculate the value and give it. Ay, mama, revelation, man, come. Give back the land. I'm talking prophetically. As I was explaining, human capital going down, financial capital not going up. You were saying, Wakoman and Kasara. Where do I even start? I am here to say, in the kingdom, there is a language called restoration, which Israel is being promised in the book of Joel. And God is saying, don't worry, the years that you have lost, I am coming to give them back. The land. Give her back the land. Calculate for me all the harvest you harvested, all the years she was not here. Give her right now. You know what it means? It simply means it was like she never left. It's like she never had a year where she never harvested. It's like that. Ha 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 ha. Musa, sit. I'll call you again. Am I talking to someone? So these home talents, me here, I have come to give you an injection. Garipin the injection. The home talents. Tell your neighbor, receive. Receive the injection. Receive the injection. The home talents. Him, the man of God suffered. Do you know when you read the history book, did you follow how Baba Kuti suffered? To give birth to a church like this? You want to sing home talents or buying electric jug? So you mean the man of God suffered for you to get electric jug? A big woman like me to celebrate an electric jug? I want to explain to someone who does not understand this whole talents thing. We have been singing talents, have been praying. It never has dawned unto you. This night receive a revelation of what it is. He would go sleep in the car. Baba said, I realize you are not created to sleep in a sitting position. He was eating matemba with sand, sometimes not eating, for you to buy an electric jug. When it comes to home talents, I will preach like a Zayoja woman. It's okay, I don't stay here in Cape Town. Tell your neighbor, itamushe mani. Itaimush. Itaimush, Amy. Is someone getting the revelation? When we are talking home talents, we are talking generational spirits of poverty, pulling them down, pulling them down, pulling them down, casting them down, casting them down, shaking the foundations, shaking the foundations. Generational poverty is behind you. You are the doorkeeper. Now that you have been taught and you are under the anointing of Abakuti's church, how can your generation and your tribe, how can things remain like that when you are there? How? Kanjan. We are saying, Acts chapter 16, the iron gate. The iron gate must fly open. The iron gate of poverty. If you never knew, the spirit of poverty is the most stubborn spirit. You know the aggressiveness. You need aggression. I say to the woman I'm training business there, every Thursday we sleep in church praying. As it was, I came to the flight, I slept at church praying for businesses. Friday, we sleep in church praying. I told them there is no sleeping in Maskan. Namoya munayo ainga kutendere kurare. Unorara ine namoya kadaru. What are you sleeping? What are you sleeping? Age 40 like me, access to 20 years. How can I sleep? We are saying Tokwire Makomo Tiwasanda Matarenda. The imimi vanababa, you fathers, allow your women to work. Allow your women to work. Release them to work talents. You know, we did a survey at our church another time, and the women are writing notes. We are not even allowed to go out of the house. We are not allowed to go to the market. Another one said, we are not allowed even to go to the license to practice on the driving school. The husband say, there are many there are going to be nyengwad. I said, Mama, you know, this is practical life that we are talking. This is what women are coming across in their homes. This is a reality. To go. You think the devil wants you to go? You need aggression. Korere home talents, we don't sleep. Ladies, are you hearing me? We don't sleep. We go to the market. After the market, we pray. You're not hearing me. And the men also, we don't sleep. Because, you know, the men of Zayoja, very spoiled. Very spoiled, the men of Zayoja. Because they know the women who work. And now when we write the name, Mr. and Mrs. Mazzore, you are hiding in the name. Talent is for every believer of Zayoja forward in faith. When we read the book says it allows you to dominate the dollar. You are being dominated by the dollar. The child says, Mama, you want the ice cream? I'm on a door and pocket, Mama. I was saying to another woman, you make a noise. You can sit. You make a noise because of eggs in your house. Eggs. Zai chairo eggs. You make noise. I bought the eggs yesterday. There are only 3 left. How many eggs did you cook? How many did you cook? Eggs. A child of Babakut. You need to deliver yourself. That's the mentality and the spirit of poverty. You are not working home talents. Home talents, the book says it improves the standard of life. What standard are you living that you don't want talents? You. Which suburb are you living? Where is your house? Which suburb are you located? In Cape Town. In the seat of tourism. Which suburb is your house located? That you don't work home talents. Because we are following a man who never preached a gospel of behind the pulpit. The man that we are following is a man who gave us a living gospel that went beyond the pulpit and changed the communities and created employment and impacted economies. This is the kind of men we are following. You know, I was analyzing Zimbabwe. You know, Mbuya Doka's hospital, Zego Hospital, all those schools. How many percentage of employment do you think Zego is contributing? That's the men we are following. That's the kind of, iwa unakana business cannot ingwe. Murukungo, I told the ladies at my church, this business of you coming with makeup here without a statement, I don't want to see it. Yeah, because we put women in the makeup, we got a 4D, it's 6D, it's equal. But no money in the pocket. No asset in your name. You don't even own even a sofa. You don't have. Busy bringing, let your makeup pereketa the financial assets in your name. We have focused on the minor, majoring on the minor, minoring on the major. We are saying, for us to break the cycle of poverty of the backgrounds where we are coming from, we need to build financial assets that generate income without your physical presence. The reason why we are struggling is because our parents never understood that concept. The best they left for you is a wheelbarrow, if it was there. And you are here, we are saying, let's work home talents. You actually don't think you need it. Vai papo, tell neighbor, speaker say, vai papo man. Ameno tumishuru kuntida hili pano. We want to avoid aging traps. That's why we are saying, let's try to quieten the kids. Work home talents. Income dependency. Don't make your children your retirement package. I've got 4 girls. If they get married, how many keto I get? How many moati? You are busy calculating your retirement on your children. We want to avoid dependency trap. We also want to avoid health cost trap. You get sick in your retirement, you die early because there's no money to take you to the doctor. We also want to address the longevity risk trap. Longevity risk trap simply means, God can give you more years, many years to live after retirement. Who is going to fund that retirement? That's longevity risk. It means you live longer than your money lives. You know, my husband used to, when he was preaching talents, he says, you know what poverty is? Too much month left at the end of the money. Did you get that? Too much of the month is left at the end of the money. That was his definition of poverty. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow. Right. In the next few minutes, I'm going to close my teaching on a case study in the book of 2 Kings. Go to the next slide, the last slide, in the book of 2 Kings, chapter 4, verse 1 to 7, and it's going to take us to our next session tomorrow. 2 Kings, chapter 4. Put it on the last slide. I want people to see 2 Kings, chapter 4. Okay, it's coming. 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 1 to 7. Your servant, my husband, there is a man. Is it coming? There is a man of God who died. Yes. One day, the widow of a member of the group of prophets came to Elisha and cried out, my husband who saved you is dead. Which means this guy was a man of God. He was actually ministering, saving Elisha. Mind you, Elisha was a big prophet. And you know how he feared the Lord. But there is a problem. With that man who saved Elisha, with that man who feared God, there is a problem. This man is now gone. Which means human capital, yaenda. Because human capital is you. If you don't prepare financial capital when you are gone, in the absence of human capital, families that are dependent on human capital, they are vulnerable. That's why you see now the husband is gone, no financial capital, the woman is forced to remarry because she's got nothing to give the kids. You didn't leave anything. But where was I? But now a creditor has come, threatening to take my 2 sons as slaves. You don't want this to be your portion. The man of God is gone, but he left a problem. Instead of leaving those assets we saw, the properties, the houses, the investments, the shares, the what, this man, even, he was in heaven, by the way, he didn't go to hell. But he left a problem. The creditor is coming. The creditor is coming. Which means this person, old man, he was worshiping God, fearing God, but in debt. You are here, you are loving this God of Baba Guti, you are busy singing, Hati dinaye, singing in debt. Hey, Hati dinaye, Mariwa Baba Guti, rise up and come out of that kind of living. You are not selling anything. You are not hustling nothing. When you die, the creditor is coming. Before we finish wiping our tears, the creditor is at the door. Elisha said, I wonder how I can be of help. Tell me, what do you have in your house? I wonder how I can help. Nothing, the woman said. Well, I do have a little oil. Here's what to do, said Elisha. Go up and down the street and borrow vessels from your neighbors. Not just a few. All you can get. She went and told the story to the man of God. He said, go sell the oil. Go sell the oil and make good on your debts. Then, after that, you will live, both you and your sons, on what's left. Elisha was so anointed to the point that when he was dead, they make accident to throw a dead man. Just by contact with his bones, the man came back to life. That's the kind of anointing we're talking about here. Which means Elisha could multiply money and give her. If he wanted. He had the anointing, no doubt. But he said, I wonder, how do I solve this one? Because giving her money to go and pay the debts, she will still be in the problem and the same predicament, nothing to give the children. Because after paying the debts, the children still have to go to school. The children still have to eat. Elisha figured out it won't work. I can multiply money today, tomorrow what is she going to do? She says, oh, you've got a little oil. Good plan. Go borrow vessels. Shut your door behind yourself and started pouring. When she came back, the oil is full. She says, go and sell. Tell your neighbor, go and sell. You know, my husband was, I say, in business, we follow where money is. We'll talk more about. I sell. If you are not careful, I'll sell you. And my husband, this woman said, Mama, I'm saying even to pick a stone and sell you, you buy it. And for sure, she was right. My husband said, I said, careful. If you are not careful, I'll sell. Go and sell. Pay off the debt. You live off the remainder. You and your children. So, this is going to take us to our next topic tomorrow, vessels. Go and borrow vessels. Not a few, but many vessels. Do you have a vessel where the blessing of God can be poured into? Do you have a vessel? Ask your neighbor, where is your vessel? Kabayena mahando. Where is your vessel? Tomorrow, be here on time. We are going to be talking about vessels. God bless you.